Welcome to Cartomancy Mesquite. I'm Angela. Well, this is a bit of a surprise to me that I'm on to start with. Well, first off, Diana won't be here today because she's visiting with family, and I'm very happy that she did. She got a chance to visit with family. And I had my internet knocked out and just got it back just in time. So if we do anything at all or get very far, I'm going to be surprised and pleased. But it's good to be back on anyway. I know I gave no notice at all because my internet was down. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Vivian, Diana's not here today. She's visiting with family. So I thought I would just come on by myself. My internet was down most of the morning. In fact, I just got back on. So I thought I would come and just pop in and read some cards. If anybody has a question, I'll read for them. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Hi, Rossi. Well, it's glad to see everybody. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be on today with the internet out, but it came back just in the nick of time. So put your questions in and I'll answer them. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. I got some pictures to send you, Sherry, about our not magic. I got some from Diana and Tabitha, and I got my own. I did 4 of them. So I'll post them up soon. Yeah, the roofers and the guys painting the house, they're doing all kinds of things here. They all knocked my internet out for a while. Took us a while to figure out where it was disconnected. But if anyone would like a reading, go ahead and pop a question into the chat. So I figured if I could get on, I would show up anyway. Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's nice of you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a long week already today, too, just like last Monday. I'm getting so much done to the house. They just finished rebuilding my walk around porch. Yep. That's a job and a half. So we got a lot going on here. At least it's quiet. All the noise is outside today, which is nice. Nobody's on the roof today. Hi, Amanda Carroll. Good to see you. Oh, you're on your neighborhood dog walk? Well, it's just going to be me. Diana's visiting her family today. She's got family in from out of state, so that's quite a deal. Especially when somebody comes all that way to see you. So just pop your questions in the chat and I'll start answering them. That's what I came on to do, was just to throw a few cards. We'll get things back to normal next week. Oh yeah, Amanda Carroll, you wouldn't believe the difference in this house. The picture on Google Earth doesn't look anything like this house anymore. Nope. Hi, T. Lynn. Hi, Akila. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. So today I figured I'd just chill a little bit after all the excitement this morning and read a few cards. It's my little thing to relax. If you notice, you can hear the shuffling. Shuffling is my AM, what is it? ASMR? Yeah. It helps me quiet down and relax. In fact, some of you ought to know that those of you that have channels, that I'll turn a channel on when I can't sleep and listen to the card shuffling, and that'll lull me right to sleep. I'll rewatch your shows that way so you get another one. Yep. So keep shuffling those cards and don't worry about who anybody complains about the shuffling, because there's always those of us that enjoy it. Yeah, I agree with you, T. Lynn. A chill week would be good, and I'm planning on it. The work that's left to be done on the house is going to be kind of quiet, so it'll be nice. Yep. And Diane will be back next week. And I'll be here on Saturday. And I'm thinking of adding a new show. Yeah, me too, Amanda Carroll. The shuffling just, it's something nice about it. It's calming and quieting. And I started reading when I was 12, so gotcha, Sherry. No squirrels, no drama, boring is good. Yes, the squirrels and the raccoons are locked out of the roof, knock on wood. Hopefully they will not be back. They've been running around the attic for a couple of years now, and I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, it is soothing. I've been doing it since I was 12, and it's always when I can sit down, stop, and take a breath. And that's what it reminds me to do, is to sit down, stop, and take a breath. No matter what's going on, when you stop and shuffle, there isn't anything else to think about. Okay, I'm going to pop Sherry's question up here. She asks, I'm eligible to reapply for monetization this month. Will it be approved so I can start memberships and get back to normal? Okay, that's a good yes or no question. Let me pull out the question card. Okay. Will Sherry get monetization? Will Sherry get to monetize? Will Sherry get to monetize? Will Sherry get to monetize? Okay, somebody's bringing you very good luck. It's a married woman, dark complected. It's going to make you very happy. So you got a big surprise coming. Let's see if it's also an answer to your question. I got a yes. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. Glad you're joining us. Yeah, I got a yes here for you, Sherry. Okay. I got your question, Amanda. I'll get to it in just a minute. Okay. You've got a kiss coming because someone gets their wish, but you're going to hear of a relative's love affair. Dark complected boy. Teenager's in trouble. And he's going to travel over water. So if you got younger ones, teenagers, early 20s, keep them at home, make them behave. But the answer is yes, Sherry, from two different directions. Yep, you got it. Okay, let's see here. I wonder if you can confirm if my pendulum and I are finally really communicating. I'll ask a yes or no on that. Okay, is Amanda and her pendulum really communicating? Okay, a young man and a dark man in his 20s and 30s. Is going to get a pleasant surprise at a party. You're going to hear about that. Okay. I've got kind of a yes and no here, which brings me to maybe a little instruction for you. Let me pull mine out. Oh, come on here. When you use your pendulum, well, you want to make sure who you're talking to. What I do is when I pick mine up, the first thing I ask it is I say, Trip, are you here? Trip is my main guide, and it says yes. You need to make sure who you're talking to, because can be somebody that you don't need to be talking to. So ask if your guides are there. That would be the first thing to do. Now, let me see. Yeah, it shows you're going to have a love affair. You're going to meet a lover soon. And you're going to have good luck with it. And this may be someone you're already married to. I don't know. This is a married man. He's generous and honest. And he's medium to dark complected. And it's going to bring up a minor quarrel, but a very minor quarrel for somebody else, not you. But you do have 2 5s here. And they're upright, so that means it's for you. You got good luck with it. And then this is the man. And he's going to have a very minor quarrel with someone. Happily single but open. Well, this man is married, so watch your step. Yeah, you want to watch your step about that. Maybe sidestep that one. Yeah, I'd think twice about it. But yes, you are connecting with your pendulum, but just make sure who you're connecting with. Okay? And Amanda, the first thing you do when you meet a new man is Google him. You need to make sure you know who you're talking to and check his Facebook and his Instagram and all that stuff. Yep. Okay, Debbie, I found you. Am I going to keep having these not quite in my body experiences, and what is the end result? Okay, when you have these out of body experiences, they don't ever end. Just get used to it. I've done it all my life since I was a little kid. And that's just a part of, I want to say, your psychic abilities, because you'll learn as you go. Watch shows about astral travel, things like that. Astral travel. I know there's a couple other things that go along with that. See, I do, I bilocate. I can be standing there looking at you, talking to you, and another person in another place, like my daughter, I can be talking to you right now, and she'll swear I'm over there sitting there talking to her. Because there are times when I do go check on people without really noticing it. And she'll tell me about it later. And that's just part of being psychic and having all your clairs. That's just your clairs checking in and starting. And the end result is that you'll get better at it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And if you want to really help yourself out, write down what you find out on these trips. When you go out of body, when you go not quite in your body, write down what happens, write down what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you smell, what you taste, because all of those are clairs. And that'll tell you what your strongest one is. If you keep writing those down, the one that repeats the most is your strongest one. And you just keep working at it, keep going at it. Okay. As a question, I'm not sure what to ask. Okay. You just, T-Lynn, you just ground yourself. Okay, Debbie, she put an end to it, but that's not permanent. She can shut it down for a little while, but it's going to come back up. If it's really part of you, if it's part of your clairs, yeah, it's going to come back up, and you need to ground yourself and protect yourself. Okay, this is going to sound a little off, but it works. Eat meat. If you really feel like you have to immediately ground yourself, if you get that feeling, eat some meat. That'll ground you in a New York minute. Otherwise, you can take off your shoes, put your feet in the dirt, or put your feet in water. Those will ground you right quick. Yep. I guess my soul wants to travel again. I haven't left my body yet. I just feel like I'm not in my body completely. Yeah. Yeah, you're just getting started. Yeah, just keep going with it. It's relatively safe. You do need your protections, though. You can use, I would do Archangel Michael, his prayer of protection, and look up some more protections. Just go on Google and you can find some. But you will get there. You'll get there, Debbie. You're not the only one, and I give mine presents. I've got a what I consider a spirit animal, my oak tree out front. It gives me things like acorns and bark and leaves to use in my decorations and different things like my not magic. And I will give it tobacco. It likes tobacco. I sprinkle a little around the trunk. It's a big old live oak. Yep. But I use the wood, the bark, to ground my not magic. That's another thing you can use to ground yourself. If you have a big old piece of bark, hold it in your hand. Or a large grounding stone like obsidian, hematite. That'll ground you good too. Learned I could intentionally mentally disconnect as coping mechanism in abusive relationship, but don't feel I fully reconnected after doing it for so long, and now have the lingering brain fog. Yeah, that brain fog is a problem. I do work in the void, and I can take people down and clear out the brain fog, but you'll need to contact me. I do shamanic healing. My my email address is in the description, and you can email me and we can work on that. I have an oak tree in my backyard that shares sparkle energy with me when I meditate under her. Yeah, isn't that nice? They do all kinds of things for you. They even tell you when it's fixing to rain. Even when the weather report says there's not going to be rain for a week, I can look at my oak tree and I can tell you it's going to rain in about an hour. Now, how do you tell that? You look at your tree and it'll look 3 shades lighter. The color green, well, it'll turn 3 shades lighter, and that's because they flip their leaves over when they expect water. And you'll be able to tell that. Yep. It'll tell you a lot of things. Absolutely. You just got to learn to listen. Another grounding thing, and another way to get more up close and personal with your tree is to put your bare feet on the roots. The roots sticking out up around it on the outside of the trunk. Stand on there. Hi, Risa Simpson. Good to see you. Diane is with her family, Risa. She has a visit with family from out of state. They came in, so she's took the day off and she's visiting family. I'm really happy for her. You know, when you have people come in that far to see you, it means a lot. It really does. And that's what she's doing today. She'll be back next week. Yep. I'm so in love with my trees around and in and space. Yep. Yeah, the trees do so much for you. You don't realize it until you really start to work with them. Yep. Okay. Can you tell me, is the door Scott and Terry Suzuki referenced in my reading the same door I had vision of a few weeks ago? I want to say yes right off the top, but I'm going to ask the cards anyway. Is the door Scott and Terry referenced the same door I had a vision of? Same door T. Lynn had a vision of. Is the door Scott and Terry referenced in her reading the same door she had a vision of a few weeks ago? Okay, you're going to be working. There's going to be a dark boy there and a dark young man. You've got two boys to deal with at work. Okay. Let me look at this a little. Okay, you've got news coming. Someone's going to receive a gift. They're going to be worried for some reason, but they're going to get a gift. And there are two men involved. Now, the answer here is, see how many red ones you have? You have just two kings, and that's it. The rest are dark. So the answer is no, that that's not the same door, but you can have multiple doors. There can be multiple doors. And I'm going to ask my pendulum also. Okay, Trip, are you there? Okay. Is this the same door as mentioned? Is the door in her dream the same one mentioned in her reading? Okay, I'm getting a strong yes from my pendulum. So I would say that it may be the same door, but not used for the same purpose every time. It may be a door to go to different places. Apparently went to visit Mom on the other side. Terry said I could ask Spirit to open the door again. The door cards got pulled, looked eerily similar to my vision. Yeah. Yes, you can't see, that's a different door. You can have different doors. I have a portal in my tree that takes me wherever I want to go, and I can go to different places. I can go down in the void. I can go over to my daughter's house and see what's going on there. It just depends on how you work with your door. When you go in, you go with an intention. You set an intention as to where you want to go, where you want that. You ask Spirit to open that door, and then before that, though, you have an intention where you want to go, and you let them know where you want to go. And that door should take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. I'm sorry. Hi, Hypnicity. I meant to grab T. Lynn here. A very real vision, not in a dream. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a wide awake thing. Absolutely. Hi, Hypnicity. Nalani, good to see you. Thank you. Okay, does anybody else have a question? I'm kind of relaxing here. There are no hammers going on, no pneumatic tools going off, no torque wrenches, no impact wrenches. Kind of nice to have it quiet for a little while. They're mostly painting today. Yeah. Yeah, they knocked my internet out for a while, so I didn't even know I was going to be able to get on. It was at the last second that it kicked in again. Yep. That's also why I was wondering if there is a door or portal out where I meditate. That's where my newest guide, a shaman, made his presence known. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, you have a door. I have one that I specifically use, and I keep that one safe. Oh, okay, Reese, I gotcha. Okay, Milani, I got you. I got Risa. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards for that. Let me grab a deck. Yeah, I've got ears screaming. That's earthquakes, Milani. Sheila, you have to ask your guide. Your guide will tell you. They're not shy. It'll come to you real quick. Yeah, they'll tell you. Mine's Trip. Yeah, your ears are buzzing. Mine are too. And I got a high pitched scream. That's usually a big earthquake. Hi, Carl. Yeah, Diana is visiting with family. They came in from out of state to visit with her. So I told her, go for it. I wasn't going to tell her not to visit with family. I mean, when you get that chance, you go for it. And T-Lynn, yeah, your guy does have a name, and they will give it to you. Yeah, that could be Amanda Carroll. I'd like to see that picture. Yeah, Sherry, that kind of knocks you out of the running for listening for things, doesn't it? Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Yep. You just got to ask them. Carl, we still got time. Yep. I've only been on 35 minutes, so I got time for questions. I'll put you up there. Okay, let's see what's next. I got Sherry. Got Amanda. Okay, now we've got Nalani. Okay, message from Spirit. Okay, this is a good one, Nalani. You are strong beyond measure. Love flows through you and to you. And you should be shouting to the heavens with happiness. That's some really good stuff there, girl. That's a strong message. Sounds like you're going to have some good days ahead. Okay. Trying to catch up with chat for a minute. Yeah, I can understand that one, Sherry. Yes, Milani, you just sit and meditate and ask them to come in. They'll come in. And then wait for what you hear. Like you mentioned that, though, it was workers around, but Fresh Molehill, few feet up backwards. They don't have that problem here. Something disrupted them. Well, I'm out of that loop, so I'll just let that one go. Okay, I got one more here. I got Risa. She wants a message from Spirit. Hi, Lady Silver. Good to see you. Yeah, Diana's having a great time visiting family. I'm so happy for her. Okay, Risa. Follow your bliss. Get ready for a new horizon. You're heading in the right direction, that's for sure. And trust that there's a divine plan. You're on your way. Whatever path you're on your way, and it's a good one. So that's a nice reading for you. That's a good message from your spirit guides. I like that one. Okay. That's true. I absolutely believe that. I think so, Nalani. I think you're feeling the effects of the solar storms we've been having. There's been a lot coming in. So that ought to go away. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, Carl, do you have a question? Oh, gotcha. I found you there. Okay. Let me see the two. Okay. Does Carl have money coming in this week? Does Carl have money coming in this week? Does Carl have money coming in this week? Hey, you've got good luck with a divorced woman. You're going to have a fight with her, but you're going to end up on top of it. That's immediate energy. Is your good luck again. Oh, you got a yes, 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 and yes. Fill that wallet, Carl. You're going to find out about someone going to the hospital. It's someone who has children, and it's going to be in someone else's home. But there's good luck with all of it. Yep. It's good luck with all of it. So you ought to have a good week there, Carl. You know, Hypnicity, my daughter gets a lot of Republican emails and stuff. And 30 minutes after that incident, she got email offering merch on the incident. Now, what do you think that has to say about that bullet? You're welcome, Carl. No problem. Yes, somebody's going to the hospital, but it's nothing. It's not going to amount to anything. They send you to the hospital for everything these days, Carl. I was literally told to have a mole removed. I would have to go to the hospital. I said no, and I took it off myself. I've got an X-Acto knife and cuticle nippers. I can handle it. Oh yeah, absolutely, Milani. Fake blood. Was there really a bullet? Was there really a bullet? Someone you know is going to get a car, but there's going to be a little legal hiccup in getting that car. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Amanda. You'll need to go to my real Facebook, Amanda. I'm Angela Capwell. You'll find it. Okay, I've got to know. No bullet. Okay, someone is sick. It's a fair girl. You're going to hear about this. Someone's going to be happy about it. But you're going to be jealous of an ending that's brought about in this situation, which it makes absolutely no sense. So it's right on the money. You're going to hear about this and it's going to just pop in your head. Oh my God, that was real. This is just too weird. There's the death card. Then we have you jealous. The 6 is your jealousy. Someone's happy. Then it's the fair girl. And she's sick. That's the weird, one of these weird readings that absolutely come out. And it's you can't explain it. It hits you like a brick when you see it. No non-youthful chatter. We're comfortably in denial. I like that. Sounds just like me. So there you go, Hypnicity. No, there was not a bullet. And that's exactly the reading I got earlier. So I'm going to sit with that one forever. I'm going to stick with my story. Yes. We can all hope that the truth will be revealed, but I'm going to tell you it's a stunt because he makes them into a grifting opportunity 3 minutes after it happens. And it's happened twice. And it's pretty much exactly the same way, you know, just all these questions around it. Okay. Okay. I'll catch you there, Amanda. Why are so many so blind? Because they want to be. They really do. For some people, the truth is hard. Yep, the truth is difficult to deal with for some people. Yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely. Yes, Carl, grifting opportunities. My daughter got the email about the merch for that incident 30 minutes after it happened. Exactly, T. Lynn. I'm going to ask my pendulum just to back it up. Okay, Trip, tell me, was that incident with Trump yesterday, was that staged? Yep. It was not just staged, it was like a lucky coincidence. The guy happened to show up. They were getting ready. They were getting ready for it, but there was a yes. It was like a happy coincidence. It actually worked out. This time they grew conscious. They kept the guy alive. Well, the guy didn't have anything to tell them. That's why. Yep. Absolutely. You got it, Nalani. Huge false flags. We are being played. Or they're trying to. And the guy never fired. Carl, we can expect something daily because Trump is a malignant narcissist, and he's tanking. Everything's going down. He's going down. He's in narcissistic collapse. So everything's going to be ramped up. Every day he's going to get more wound up and more wound up and more wound up. And he was born on an eclipse, and we have 2 eclipses coming. So that's only going to make it worse. And it's quite usual for someone who is born on an eclipse to die on one. So if that happens, don't be surprised either. Or if he just comes close. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. He just loved the attention all to himself. That's exactly what he's going for. Right with you. Yep. I agree with you there. Lady Silver, yeah, like people eating cats and dogs. It's going to get worse. If you think eating cats and dogs is bad, it's going to get way worse. Nalani, the way I deal with that is by not paying attention to it. I ignore it as much as possible. Yeah. And I think I end up better for it in the long run. Yep. Okay. Is communication with deceased versus spirit versus guides different? Not a whole lot. I have different ways that I feel it or hear it because I'm clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. I'll get different things. When my grandfather comes around, he's passed on. I smell his cherry pipe tobacco. But when I talk to my guides, it's just in my head. Words will pop into my head that are not mine. They're not words that I normally use. That's how I can tell when it's my guides. And spirit talks to you in a lot of ways, like butterflies. I have things like butterflies fly in my front door. They'll follow with me in the front door. I had a dragonfly in my office once. Different things like that. Eagles flying by. Those are messages from spirit, and you just got to figure them out as you get them. It depends on the situation, what they're trying to tell you. Carl, you're killing me. Yeah, Carl. Mm-hmm. And that's how you figure those things out. I smelled my uncle's Prince Albert tobacco when I stood in their hometown in Switzerland. Yeah. That's how you get to know the different, like I said, the smells, the sounds, the sights, the feelings. It all has a different message. I'm just starting to get those words, comments that I know aren't my own. Like Ethel Merman's song for Carl. Yes. There you go. Right on the money. Yep. I saw a video today that all these high-ranking retired military officers are voting for Kamala and denouncing 45 as a danger to our democracy. Perfect. Fabulous. I like that. Mom tickles your nose. I got the reference. Although for me would be, oh, I want to dance with somebody. There you go. Uh-huh. Pine trees are fir trees. Yep. So you have a direct connection. Look for one around you. Yep. I agree, Lady Silver. Just be happy a message came through. And start listening for some more, because they'll be coming. And it seems the more you hear or the more messages you get, the more messages you receive, that they start coming quicker and you'll get more and more and more. They kind of build where people start talking to you regularly. Oh, there you go, Nolani. Perfect. Yeah, Carl, money isn't a thing. It's a energy. It's a flow. Just increase that flow. Be ready to receive it and happy to receive it. Expect it. More than anything, expect it. I always say 3 times a day, every day, I say, money always comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money always comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money always comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. And it seems like every time there's a disaster, I have to have a mountain of cash. It just shows up in some weird way. Yep. Yes. And the gratitude is the big thing. Thank your guides, your spirits, your spirit animals, everybody. Thank them all. You do it every day, then you can count on it. Karen says, I've been getting some visions and hearing messages, but very sporadic. A friend told me to go to the Akashic Records to strengthen, or you can just practice hearing them. You know what I mean? Pay attention. The more attention you pay to them, the more they'll come, because they all get the idea that they can get through to you. So pay attention to those little birds that land on your toe. You know, little things that happen. Good, Amanda Carroll. It is a good one. It works for me. I had no idea what I was going to do with my roof. It was getting worse and worse and worse. The first claim I filed for my hail damage on my roof was in 2018. They just finally approved it. I had no idea where I was going to get money for the roof because it had to be replaced. The house is literally falling apart due to lack of a roof. And they approved it, and then they found all this other damage, and now they're having to pay for it. And I have another inspection coming up. They're probably going to have to replace all of my ceilings and some of my walls. Yeah, it's that bad. They had to rebuild my wraparound porch, rebuild my garage. Yep. It has been a major, major thing. And I had no idea how I was going to get the money. And then all of a sudden, the insurance company changed its mind. Oh, that's perfect, Amanda Carroll. Perfect. Yep. You're welcome, Karen. Well, it's been an hour, and I got to admit, I'm getting a bit tired. I've been running through this house all day doing little things. keeping up with the guys outside because I can't exactly just walk out the door anytime I want to with guys on the roof. And if you saw how often you drop things, you wouldn't step right out the door either. So I'm going to call it a day, and I'm glad you all came. I really appreciate it. I love having you all here. And it was nice just to fly by the seat of my pants and do this show. Yeah, that's true, Carl. I hardly notice the time. Have you noticed how many times we get past that hour and I don't even realize it? I absolutely am. They're painting the whole freaking house. I mean, everything. The roof is the only thing they're not painting. It's amazing what's going on. Yeah, Karen, the insurance came through at a point where I was like, this house is going to fall down around me. And all of a sudden, here comes a check. So it really works. It does work. And I really thank you all for being here. I really seriously appreciate it. Oh, and I got to tell you, I had more luck. I finally passed 300 subscribers. That's a mile marker. I got 2 trolls. And then I got my car. I had done a Not Magic for my car. And I manifested that. The money came in just at the right time to get a car. Now I got my roof, and my whole house is being put back together. They even fixed my chain link fence. Isn't that amazing? It had been hit so many times that it was hardly there. They put it back together. Yep. So I'm really blessed with all of this, and I'm happy, and I'm glad to share how I do it. Yes, it's money always comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. And repeat that 3 times every day. Okay, thank you all. And I'll see you next week. Probably I'll see you on Saturday. I know that. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.